What an incredible morning. Okay, so let's talk a couple minutes about sponsoring. If you're helping at least one person with their health journey, that's incredible. And I'm guessing that most of you have goals, right? Like maybe you want to help 10 people. I'm thinking probably most of you, if you're on here, you've thought I'd like to help 100 people. Maybe you're a really big thinker. You're thinking I want to help 1,000 people. I love that. And I want you to think of the parable of the talents. Jim Rohn was kind of referring to a different parable, but think of the parable of the talents, right? The point of the story wasn't necessarily that each person got a different amount. It was how they stewarded what they had. And this parable is so powerful to me when it comes to what we have in our hands, right? Because if I take what I've been given and I bury it in the ground, I'm going to be held accountable for that. And no one's required to sponsor in this business, but I would ask you, why would you not want to give this away? And in fact, if you have a dream to help more than just a couple people, it's really going to depend on your capacity and your reach. So what if you took the governor's off? Has anyone ever driven a vehicle before with the governor? Like I have moved, we're former military, we've moved ourselves a lot of times. Nothing is worse than being on the freeway with a governed vehicle, right? Like you're going 55, everyone around you is going 75, they're pissed, they're trying to go around you. You're going up a hill, it feels like you could run faster. I would submit to you that's a little bit of the mindset when you think you're going to be the only one to help all the people that you can help, right? So the difference is we increase our capacity and our reach immediately when we start inviting other people. So when we invite our clients to become health coaches, we're offering them obviously an opportunity to deepen their own commitment while they help people. And most of our clients are already inspiring people and they're sharing stories, and imagine the impact they could have if they had our tools, our training, and our support that comes from being a coach, right? Most of us say this is the most personal development we've really ever done is being in this career. So when our clients step into a role, it really solidifies our own progress or their own progress, right? They become more mindful, more engaged, more invested, because it's not just for them anymore, it's really leading by example. So most of us think about inviting our clients, but I want you to also think of your non-clients. This was such a magical mindset for Kevin and I early on when we said, you know what? The problem is a lot of people wait for someone to become a client to invite them to coach, but you don't know when someone's gonna be ready for help. So many people out there would make incredible coaches, and maybe they actually have a health journey that needs to be addressed, but you're not in that space of trust to be able to like, I can help you with your health. They haven't asked you about it. There's not that relationship yet, but you can always invite them to coach. And people who feel disqualified, you can uncover that and awaken it in them when you have the actual conversation, right? And so don't wait for someone to become a client to become a coach. Look for really good coach candidates in your life who will then, I would submit, likely become clients because we want them to have some form of an experience. And non-clients, they bring these like fresh perspectives and new networks, and they might have different backgrounds or experience or connections that we have not tapped into yet. When you bring in your non-clients, you're actually expanding your reach and your influence. And these people might be wellness enthusiasts or fitness experts or simply people who are passionate about helping other people live healthier lives. Or maybe they aren't really clear on health, but they are passionate about helping people improve their lives. And so they don't just have to be a client who's overly experienced to be an effective health coach. They just have to share our vision, right, to help people make a positive impact. What ties all of this together, clients and non-clients, is our power of community. Whether it's from our client base or beyond, every new coach we bring in on board has the potential to strengthen our own community. And they contribute to the culture of wellness and support and accountability that we all need for long-term success. So as we build our network of coaches, we also impact our ability to reach people, support more clients, and create more success stories, right? Which we want to gather those. We want an army. I know I can't help everyone I want to on my own. And so inviting people in, I want to encourage you to have a diverse background in your business. I don't just mean what people look like. I mean where they come from, around the country, their culture. It is so much more stable to have a business that's from all over the country, touching every state. I've challenged coaches in our organization the last couple months. Make it a goal to invite or to have one new client from every state by the end of the year, because that gives you something cool to talk to clients about referrals. Hey, I have a goal to help someone from every state before the year is over. So I would love to meet people outside of our area, because some of you are stuck in your own spheres, right? But once you get a coach in a different area, watch out, okay? So a movement that we want to have is based on our belief that everybody deserves a chance to live healthier and happier, and that we can really make that happen. So whether they're seasoned clients who just finished program or someone who's coming in who doesn't know what they're doing, we want to invite everyone to join us to be coaches. And I want to ask you this as I get ready to wrap up. If you found joy in helping at least one person gain health and take ownership of their health, I want you to imagine giving someone an even greater gift. And some of you know what I'm talking about. When we give coaching away, we give someone away the chance to improve or shift the trajectory of their life. This is the power to change a family tree, like their legacy, to give them the gift of well-being or fulfillment or ownership or empowerment or options. And it's incredible to get ourselves free. I think it's a Harriet Tubman quote, but it says, we don't just get ourselves free. We go back in and we help others. So I don't just want to give someone the gift of health that Tia gave me. I want to give someone else the gift of the life, what we call uncommon freedom, that someone gave to us. And it's super selfish to not consider giving that to every person in your life who is open to it. And imagine being able to choose your own coworkers. This is my favorite part. In almost every other job, you do not get to choose this. But it's going to take intention because many of these people are not going to reach out to us. So we have to invite early, often, and we have to invite repeatedly to make sure that that invitation doesn't get missed. And so I want to introduce Erica. If you've heard her before, she's a Latina on fire.